What's up guys, that is here, Zeku. Guys Master, the 30x successor of the Bushinryu school, is finally announced, and he's looking pretty interesting as he has ninjutsu techniques with some teleports included in his move list, also combined with taijutsu or hand-to-hand combat techniques. His appearance of course is an older version of Zeku, but also it seems that he shifts his form or summons a younger Zeku or maybe another member of the Bushinryu clan. The hair is kinda similar, so definitely looks like a younger Zeku, just that has red color instead of green, and is also very similar to Strider Hiryu, and has a different set of moves while being in this form. We still have to wait for his release to see more details and check the story mode to see what's going on here. The character will be available for purchase on October 24th and will include 8 costumes in total, 4 for his current form and 4 for his younger form. 2 default costumes, 2 for story mode, 2 battle costumes, and 2 nostalgia costumes. His style is kinda similar to Guy's side, but his move list is very different, so it seems like a very unique character. So let's try to break down what we have on the trailer. First, he arrives flying with a cape, kinda like Ibuki when she does this move while fighting. On the first clip, he does like a flip elbow that crosses you up into a standing medium kick, standing medium punch, and then he does a heavy kick similar to Guy's while he's doing his target combo. Do you know if it is a special move or normal move yet? The kick leaves you in a juggle state and then he do another kick. The next clip is his back throw. He hits you with a knee, then grabs you and does like a wrestling move or something like that. In this one he does an overhead that hit twice. Maybe it's done by pressing forward plus fierce punch. Next clip, he does a long range kick that seems pretty useful to keep your opponent away and to punish whiffed attacks like here on Ibuki's slide. Do you know if this is a speed skill or a special move, and also works as a finisher after a juggle as we saw it on the first clip. Here he does like a front flip into a throw. First he does a standing medium punch while Ibuki is blocking, then he does the front flip, then grabs you and smashes you into the ground with his feet. In this one he does his sweep, then an EX front flip kick that allows you to combo with a standing fierce punch into that kick that we saw on the first clip, and he finishes with an uprising EX kick. Here we see his crush counter with standing heavy kick, then standing medium punch into the EX version of that outward kick that hits you multiple times and finish with the inward kick. This one is his B reversal. He does like a double palm strike with his hands like he's doing a big fireball that knocks you down into the ground, very similar to Ryu's B reversal. His V-trigger looks interesting as you can see how he interrupts Ibuki while charging her kunais. He does his activation, then teleports and dash forward and do a big target combo, and for what I'm seeing here it looks like starts with a light punch, then proceeds with a light kick, then medium punch into medium kick, and finish with a heavy kick and fierce punch, which is a fierce palm strike that knocks you down. He also got a crushing fierce crush counter. Then he does an inward kick, then another crushing fierce attack, and he teleports and shifts his form into what I think is a younger Zeku. And in this version we can see he got a cross up which seems like a jumping medium kick, then he does like a target combo, seems like a medium punch into fierce, and he finished the combo with a command run or command dash with a slide. So similar to Guy's command run. Here he does like a light punch into a special elbow attack that leaves you on a juggle state and finish with a palm strike, like the one we already saw on old Zeku's V-trigger target combo. In this one we can see an EX flashy teleport that kinda begs you out to input throw, and he appears over you with an EX overhead kick that hits twice. Well, do know if it's an overhead because he hits Karin while she's standing, but looks like it could be also an overhead. We can see here another target combo that looks like a crushing light punch, standing light punch, standing medium punch into fierce punch. Looks like the one we saw before after he did the cross up, but this time the fierce punch hits twice, and then finishes the combo with a flying outward kick. His EX version of the punch strike looks like leaves you in a crumpled state. Then he performs the elbow attack we saw before on the second clip of younger Zeku, but this time is the EX version and kinda allows you to grab your opponent in the air and smash him or her to the ground. And in the last clip, he does a crushing medium punch into a standing target combo we saw before. He activates Retrigger. He does an standing outward heavy kick, then teleports and proceeds with a different target combo than the one we saw of older Zeku, and it looks like have the same patterns of light attacks into medium attacks and heavy attacks. And then after a big target combo, he does a critical art, and it reminds me a lot to Guise Ultra 2 from Ultra Street Fighter 4. But this time Zeku constantly shifts his form from younger to older and vice versa. And well, I hope you guys like the character. It looks pretty cool in my opinion. His moveset looks pretty extended because he got two forms. That's what we have for now, guys. Let's wait for more reveals on his move list so I can make a full breakdown. Also combo tutorials and so on in the future. Stay tuned guys for more Zeku videos. I'm DeadAce, don't forget to subscribe and see you on the next one.